Perfect.
Hello, solopreneurs and small business owners. I'm Samardia Selva, your Get Shit Done coach, bringing to you today a new episode. Right now, I would like to introduce you to a true entrepreneur who has transformed multiple business with his strategic leadership and digital marketing expertise. Adam is the founder of Builders of Authority. It's a digital marketing agency that has rapidly grown to a six-figure business. Adam also owns Auto Glass Repair of St. Louis. Let me tell you one more beautiful thing about him: his drive for success and his commitment to living a well rounded life are the absolute force behind his constant goal of seeking new opportunities for growth, not just for himself, but for everybody around him who he inspires. So, Adam McChesney, a warm welcome. And
Thanks.
thank you for joining me here today. I want my audience to hear a bit about your journey, Adam. How did
Yeah.
you first get into entrepreneurship?
Yeah, so I was in medical device sales for 5 years. So I sold CPAP equipment, the devices, the masks, and even ventilators, pretty much all across the state of Missouri. And in 2018, after I had just gotten promoted there, I basically was like, hey, I kind of want to run my own business or have a side hustle, and maybe eventually I'll be able to go full time, because at that point I was making multiple six figures, really good money between salary and commission. But I was having to travel and work really, really long hours. So I knew it was likely not going to be sustainable for the lifestyle that I wanted to live. And so I was sitting in a hotel room in Kansas City, Missouri, while I was traveling right before Thanksgiving in 2018. And I typed in how to make money online. And I ended up getting retargeted by an ad on Facebook. And that ad on Facebook basically had this super shiny, nice looking apartment complex. Because at the time I was looking to potentially invest in some real estate. So they did a really good job of kind of matching my search intent with the retargeted ad. And it basically said, wouldn't you like to own this piece of commercial apartment complex, if you will, without having to actually own it, but own it in digital real estate? And so this course was teaching digital marketing through website design and search engine optimization, everything with Google Business Profile stuff. So I bought that course then.
Wow.
Long story short, paid $7,000 then. From 2018 to 2020, I was doing it on the side. I built up about 200 websites in my portfolio, went full-time in the midst of the pandemic, kind of transitioned the business model from rank and rent digital marketing, owning digital real estate, to doing it for a lot of local businesses. So website design, SEO, paid ads, you name it, I did it. And we grew that first agency from 0 to 7 figures in 15 months, won multiple 5,000 awards, grew it up to multiple 7 figures, and then kind of stepped away earlier this year. It's that time, I've also opened up an auto glass company that we built from one of those original 200 websites back in 2021. We launched that company. That's hitting 7 figures now this year for the first time ever.
Nice.
And we're doing Builders of Authority, which is kind of a new thing we started last November. I went full time with it in March. It started out specifically mainly around everything teaching people how to grow their business with their personal brand, organic social media, all the things I used in order to grow my agency. And then we do some digital marketing, done for you, consulting, coaching, all of that stuff now as well.
Oh my God, I'm totally in awe of your amazing transition. You started with just being a sales rep and selling, pushing medical devices, and now you run your own businesses as a CEO. This must have been quite a leap. Like, what was your experience from that? How did you feel?
So I think a lot of the best CEOs and visionaries are all sales reps every single day, right? Like, you're having to sell every single day. You're having to sell new clients. You're having to sell your employees on why they need to come work for you and why they need to stay working for you. And then you got to sell, like, with every decision and every conversation that you have. And so when I originally kind of like set out to do the digital marketing thing full time, I had traveled for the last 5 years. And so it was the pandemic. And so all the different things were happening where travel really wasn't happening. And so I said, for the first time ever, I'm going to just live this laptop lifestyle, if you will. I'm going to work from my house, work from outside where I have a pool. If I do want to travel, I can do that, but I can still get work done. I just said, hey, I'm going to kind of take a back seat, right? I'm going to grow this business and kind of do it a little bit slow. And I wanted to kind of be the technician behind the computer. I wanted to build the nice websites and do the SEO and run the ads and generate leads for businesses. And then I realized like I really enjoy the end result for these businesses and I want to go do it for more people. So that's when I started to invest in my personal branding journey. And since August of 2020, so coming up on 4 years now,
Wow.
I've posted literally every single day, if not multiple times a day. My business has grown in the process. So I think the transition in and of itself was full of the emotional roller coaster that everybody goes around. But my sales experience, my ability to sell really, really well, and I would refer to it as like solution selling, allowed me to grow and scale much quicker than the typical digital marketing agency, than the typical business that's just getting started. But I've kind of matched my skill set and experience with my knowledge of the industry to bridge the gap between not just selling stuff, but also getting the results that people are looking for.
Wow. Now that you are so deep into running multiple businesses, what would you say so far has been your toughest challenge?
I think so. A lot of people like refer to time management. That's like an easy one to get to. I actually refer to it more as like priority management, because you can have really good time management, but be doing all the wrong things. And
Self-management.
so like when I made the transition to like also launch Builders with Authority last year, while I was still involved in the other agency very heavily, I also had my first child as well. And so you have to kind of like transition and do all those different things. And when you're growing the business, right, you can be in build mode, but there's got to be a season where things change. And for me, that season was the birth of our child, which has just been an amazing experience. But I could fill up my schedule. I'm really good at filling up my schedule. I live and breathe and die by my calendar. But what I realized, especially doing all of these different things, is it's about priority management, not time management. So setting my priorities from what's most important to what's least important, and then being effective with my time has probably been one of the biggest lessons I've learned, and things that I've faced challenges up against time and time again in pretty much every season of business.
Priority management is awesome. I call it personal management, self-management. You don't manage time. You manage yourself and the time will manage itself around you, right? How old is your baby, Adam?
He's turning 1 next month. Well, so in September.
Oh boy.
Now, yeah, so it'll be 1.
What a sweet age. Okay, and for those who still might not be familiar with what Adam does, okay, what exactly, Adam, does your agency offer? What's that one hot service everyone seems to be hiring you for?
Yeah, so search engine optimization. We work with a lot of local businesses. We either do done for you or a mix where we consult and then also teach you how to do a lot of stuff. That's the biggest thing. And like secondary to that is we have a group program where we teach people how to post organically on social media, so that way they can grow their business in the process.
Amazing. For those of them who cannot hire a big agency, there's always like do-it-yourself platforms where you teach them how to do it. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
If you're still watching us, thank you for still being with us. I know this is one fantastic chat that you actually really enjoy, and we all have a lot to learn from Adam's journey and so much to copy, right? Look into the description below and you'll find a little more about Adam and ways to connect with him. He's going to tell you about one more offer that he has, which you all should get. I know what it is. He's going to tell you himself.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm super excited about this. So we were giving away a free PDF, our 7-step PDF to $1 million business with personal branding, which is the exact blueprint I use to grow multiple companies. And what we found with the PDF is that people liked it, but it was like obviously a lot of words on there, right? And so trying to follow everything step by step got super complicated. So we actually turned it into a course that we used to sell for $1,000. I'm going to be giving that away to your audience for free. So it's a super simple and easy, anywhere from 2 to 5 minute videos that'll walk you through those 7 steps, walking you through the blueprint that I used in order to grow our first agency from 0 to 7 figures in 15 months.
Oh my God, this is the first step you need to take to know Adam. So links are in the description below and grab it when it's still available. For more interviews like this with the very, very, very interesting people like Adam, please subscribe to my channel and stay in touch, okay? I publish at least one interview every month. Connect with me and Adam on LinkedIn. Links are in the description. Let's get to know each other and let's build each other up. Let's get shit done.